Okay, Anusha, kindly introduce yourself to the world.
So my name is ANUSHA SRINIVAS. I'm the district of Mysore from the state of Karnataka. I am a computer science graduate, sir, and currently I'm working as a teaching faculty. I teach ancient Indian history, sir.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes, sir.
So, where all in the ancient Indian history
Yes, sir.
do we find the definition of forests? What were forests? What they were regarded? What was their importance to the local culture?
Yes, sir. So in ancient India, starting from the first literary text, which is Vedic text, we find the evidence of Aranyas, sir. So Aranya is an integral part of the lifestyle and livelihood of people of Vedic age. Moving on to the Maurya's age, we find an official called as Kupya Dhyaksha, who was official in charge of collecting taxes from people, the tribal people. So Aranyas or the forest in the ancient Indian history has been a great source of resource extraction, even important for mining minerals like iron ore, which was very important in the Mahajanapada periods.
Okay, good. Anusha, now tell me, what are the common diseases which afflict animals and those that afflict birds?
Sir, we have H1N1, so if I'm not wrong, which is bird flu, which commonly is targeted towards birds. Animals, when it comes to lion, we have the canine distemper virus. When it comes to cattle, we have foot and mouth disease, sir. That is all I can recall at the moment.
Okay. How do you treat something which has affected a lion?
Affected, sir?
A lion.
Uh, so I think proper veterinarian care is has to be given to the lions, sir. The infected ones are isolated and made sure that proper treatment is being given to them in captivity.
But first you have to take them into captivity, then Jagal, how do you do that?
Sir, there comes a team of forest department who tranquilize the tiger and then take it into captivity, sir.
Okay, I said lion, not tiger.
Sorry, sir. I'm sorry, sir. I'll correct that. Like,
Never mind, never mind. So, okay. So then, what is the number of tigers today in the country?
so we have roughly around 3,800 tigers in India, sir, which is 70% of the global population.
Okay. So, what are the Project Tiger sanctuaries?
Project Tiger, Tiger Reserve, sir.
Yeah, where Project Tiger is running.
Yes, sir. So, Project Tiger identifies certain areas where tiger population is present. So, it is notified as a tiger reserve, sir. So, there are two parts to the Project Tiger. In the tiger reserve, there are two parts, which is the core area, which is the main habitat of a tiger, and there is a buffer area for the tigers to make the area inviolate by the forest dwelling communities. So it is aimed at preserving the genetic population of tigers and also the prey populations.
Okay, where all do we have that Project Tiger reserves?
So we have Project Tiger reserves through many states in India, sir. So we have it in Karnataka, Maharashtra, which is Pench, in Madhya Pradesh, which is Bandhavgarh and Kanha Tiger Reserve. So we also have Bandipur and Nagarhole Tiger Reserves in Karnataka too, sir.
Okay. So, there is wasteland
Yes, sir.
adjoining the forest areas where you are posted.
Yes, sir.
So, will you let it be or will you do something about it?
So the wasteland has to be seen, sir, from the perspective of conservation. So which can also be an important source of livelihood to the communities. So if it is not an area which is a major habitat of any animal, we can develop it through afforestation. And we can also make people residing in the areas tend to it something like a Tonga system can be followed in that particular area to develop the area, sir.
Okay. So, what are the various products
Yes, sir.
which are allowed legally to be grown and taken from the forests for preparing sometimes medicine, sometimes raisins, and many other things? Yeah.
Yes, sir. So, sir, for medicine, sir, under the Biodiversity Act, we have many plant species like Arogya Pacha, Ashwagandha, even neem, which is grown in the forest areas. And to the traditional practitioners and also Ayush practitioners, the law allows the plant species to be used for research and medical purposes. Coming to the non-forest timber produce, which can be collected from the forest, sir. So within the reserved forest or protected forest, nothing like tops and tops can also not be collected by the people. But in other areas, people can collect leaves or fuel and fodder from the forest areas, like the tendu leaves or mahua from the forest areas.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Anusha. Over to Captain Sivasai.
Okay, Anusha,
Yes, sir.
how are you today?
I'm good, sir. Thank you.
You're speaking from Mysuru or elsewhere?
Sir, I'm in Delhi currently, sir.
Okay, good. Now, Anusha,
Yes, sir.
you also appeared for the UPSC interview earlier.
Yes, sir.
You are familiar with the board.
Yes, sir.
What do we look at?
So
Anusha?
I think the board looks for somebody who can be trained, who is not very rigid in their approach, and also somebody who is honest and shows integrity, sir.
This is all a district forest officer should be embedded with or something more?
Sir, they also need to be more adaptable to learning, more sensitive towards the people that they are serving.
Okay. You heard about the Chipko movement.
Yes, sir.
Tell me something about it.
Sir, the Chipko movement started when there was the notification for clearing certain amount of trees from a forest area, sir. So the people, they saw that it would be harmful to them. So they came up with a movement called as Chipko, that is hugging of trees, so that the forest officials will take the order back and conserve the forest, sir.
What is unique about that movement? There are certain characteristics of that movement.
So the movement was mostly spearheaded by women who understood the importance of forest, and they stood against the authority to conserve the livelihoods of them, sir.
Then,
Secondly, it shows how the governments also can take a relook at the policy from the community angle also, sir.
wasn't it entirely non-violent?
So I'm not sure about it.
Women will not resort to violence, I thought.
Uh,
Is it true?
uh, it was non-violent, sir. So that is why women said that if
Collective mobilization. See, these are the unique features.
yes, sir, correct.
Okay.
Yes.
But this is not something new. This was already there, Chipko movement in India. Did you
Yes.
hear about?
Any other movements, sir?
No, this movement itself was there earlier in history.
No, sir. I haven't, sir.
Okay, read about it. 18th century, what happened in Rajasthan?
Yes.
When the king of Jodhpur tried to fell some trees in the forest, they started this movement.
Okay, I'll read about it, sir.
Okay. Now, when we talk about modernization, you
Yes.
are grappled with the foot patrolling as well as drone surveillance or remote sensing, things like that.
Yes.
How do you marry up these two things?
Drones and remote sensing. Sir,
I am not able to see you.
sorry, sir.
You have disappeared from the screen.
No, sir.
Okay, now you have come. Yeah, tell me. How do you marry up these two things? One is foot patrolling. Even
Yes,
today they do.
yes, sir.
The beat constable, the forest rangers, they do that. The
Yes, sir.
other thing is you also have. How do you marry up these two things?
So they are work complementary to each other. So the remote sensing and drones can be used to give cues to the forest department, the foot guards and the beat officers about the first-hand report. For example, if there is a smoke or forest fire in the middle of the forest, the latitudes and longitudes can be shared with the department through a device connected so that they can refocus their resources towards that particular area, sir. So it works in both ways. Sometimes the beat officers find it before the remote sensing or drones reach the spot, and then if they are quite closer to the vicinity of the area. Otherwise, the remote sensing and drones, they actually work to minimize the efforts. They also can detect movements in the forest area, sir, of an animal passing in the vicinity of a forest village, and that can also be used to alert the villagers about possible animal and wildlife, human and wildlife conflicts.
Okay, Anusha,
Yes, sir.
with the increase in forest cover, green cover, we also see increase in soil degradation
Yes,
in
sir.
the forests.
Yes, sir.
How do we combat that problem?
So, soil cover within the forest area, sir. The reason why soil cover is degrading is because of increased grazing that is happening. And also some tribal areas, tribals in northeast regions practicing shifting cultivations, which is called as jum cultivation. So what we can do here is, sir, grazing within the protected areas needs to be minimized, or other techniques like rotational grazing, where the area is left fallow for the crops to regrow. And when we talk about Jum cultivation, sir, we can talk to the tribal community and equip them with better cultivation methodologies that help them to replenish the soil rather than degrading it, sir.
Okay, Anusha, when we talk about the forest, we always talk about the plants, the animals. In addition to that, there is something called a concept called the green canopy. Have you heard about it?
Yes, sir.
What is that?
The green canopy, if I'm not wrong, it is the cover, the forest cover, the canopy cover, how much canopy cover is present in an area. So that is the canopy cover, sir.
What does that contain, the canopy?
I'm not sure, sir. I'll read.
Think about it.
Uh,
You climb about 40, 50 feet above from the ground. You see the canopy.
yes, sir.
What is there in the canopy?
So leaves, leaf cover, branches, leaves, stems.
Birds.
Yes, sir. So it is habitat to birds, bats, also some species of monkeys.
And also the oxygen trap.
Yes, sir. They also trap the oxygen.
Think about it. Green canopy is as rich as the forest. Only thing is, we still today, we don't have a policy on our green canopy.
Yes, sir. Right.
That is something very important.
Yes, sir.
You should always think something unique.
Correct, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Anusha.
Thank you, sir.
Anusha,
Good morning, sir.
good morning. KFD disease,
Yes, sir.
yeah. Do you know about?
Yes, the Casanur forest disease, so which is spread through either ticks or close contact with the monkeys, sir. It is a disease that is present in the forest areas of Karnataka, sir.
Mysore sandal,
Yes.
sandal trees.
Yes.
There you can grow in private land.
Yes, sir. The new sandalwood policy, according to that, on private land also, sandalwood can be grown, sir. But it has to be sold to the government.
Okay. Another thing, sandalwood tree requires
Yes, sir.
some other plant
Yes.
support. Why?
Yes.
Why it requires?
Sir, sandalwood plant is a semi-parasite. So it generates its own nutrition, sir. But some nutritional deficiencies are present in the plant. So that is why it requires to draw certain nutrients from a neighboring plant.
Okay. You have done computer science long back,
Yes, sir.
and that too in Mysore and near to Bangalore.
Yes, sir.
Did you pursue career in generally people pursue the career in IT?
Yes, sir. I was actually placed in my third year of engineering, sir. But I did not take up the job. I started preparing for the examination after I graduated, sir.
Okay. Now you are written that your faculty are teaching freelance. What you're teaching?
So I teach ancient Indian history, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought you are teaching something related to tech also.
No, sir.
Tech did not attract you.
So actually, I want to pursue a career in the civil services. I want to get into an all India service, which has been a long aspiration, sir. So
Okay. Good. Now in the present area of artificial intelligence and
yes,
related and the other related technologies.
yes.
How do you look at agentic AI? You might be the
Sorry,
future of agentic AI.
Authentic.
AI,
I'm
AI.
not sure.
Okay, means it will replace the person's job. Repetitive. One person is working in, for example, is an assistant to a senior functionary, and
Okay.
assistant job will be done by the totally whatever he does. It will be done by that AI.
AI, yes, sir.
Yeah. Even it can book your tickets.
Yes,
It
sir.
can schedule your things. It can actually do. Of course, it will have an access to your accounts.
Yes, sir.
Such is the power today.
Yes, sir.
This area did not attract you.
So AI is a very new phenomena, sir. In the past 1 or 2 years, it has come up. So I did not want to pursue a career in that, sir. And I've also, sir, to be honest, I have been quite detached from my graduation for a very long time.
Okay. Recently in Shimoga, we had an incident. A veterinary doctor she died in an incident related to what is that incident? Related to a animal.
Sir, she was killed by a rhino attack, sir.
Mhm.
So
How do you look at that? How do you look at that incident? What was lacking in that?
sir, post the death of the doctor, many reports came about what went wrong. So it is said that the staff that was equipped to the job was also very less. So it was understaffed. There was no equipment. The night light also was not charged. So these are all the lacunas on the part of the people of the zoo, sir, which had to be taken care of. Second thing is, sir, the rhino is said to have been pregnant. So animals tend to behave erratically in situations like this, and there needed to be a backup to rescue the doctor, which was not present. So it is an administrative failure wherein we are not supportive enough to our staff who are actually doing the work. That needs to be tackled.
Okay. One more last in Rajasthan,
Yes, sir.
some around 20 years roughly back,
Mhm.
Salman Khan was involved in a case, this
Yes.
killing case of a black
Yes, sir.
buck. What is that case, and what do you learn from that case?
Sir, Salman Khan was arrested, and also he was jailed for a few years for the black buck killing case, sir. But there are two things in this case that I actually look at it, sir. One is because of the power and money. So Salman Khan was not jailed. Second thing is, sir, the reason that was given why he was not jailed is because black buck is said to have been killed by a lot of people. And Salman Khan's case got more attention or traction because he was a celebrity. So what this tells us is in the larger community also, any kind of animals that are protected under the law needs to be safeguarded and protected. So but Salman Khan's jail term would have set a precedent So I think we lost that opportunity, sir.
Okay. Yeah, tell me these incident.
Yes, sir.
One is a administrative protocol. Anything has to be done in there has to be a protocol. You have to have. This another incident is there might be a laxity on the part of whoever may be involved in that case.
Yes, sir.
Other one. Okay. And suppose you are posted in a district with as a forest officer.
Yes, sir.
Like in Mysore, there also the tigers were death of a tiger. I don't say killed and all. Death tiger happened recently, month or 2 months back. Okay. And in that case, how do you proceed with the cases? In Mysore, you might be in the forest area recently.
Yes, sir.
Killed, yeah.
Sir, is this the case of tiger killing humans or the tiger being killed, sir?
Tiger being killed.
Sir, it happened in the Mali Mahadeshwara Hills, which is in the Mysore district. So authorities have found that it was a retaliatory poisoning case, wherein the cattle was lifted by the tiger a few days back, and the villagers wanted to kill the animal because of that. So what, as a DFO, what I would do in such cases is, so I think firstly I would ask the Gram Sabha head or even a forest guard who would speak the local language of the people to talk to the people about why such cases are happening. So if this is a case of the tiger coming out of the forest area, sir, I would make sure that enough food and water availability is present for the tiger within the forest area. If it is a case of humans coming into forest areas for either collection of minor forest produce or cattle grazing, I have to increase the guards patrolling staff in the area so that the incidence of humans coming in contact with tiger is also reduced.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
All the best.